Hello, how are ya? I want to do a really fast video about the fires. I usually don't talk about the fires. Last video or video before that, I was talking about the different signs that we are seeing that Jesus is really coming soon. In other words, these people that deny the rapture, that the day of the Lord is starting soon. Or the wrath of God, if you want to deny, the rapture. Okay, the wrath of God. Really, who wants to go through the wrath of God? Do you have any idea? What you're seeing right now, that's just an introduction to the wrath of God. You want to go through that? No, it's not like, some cakewalk, tribulation cakewalk. No, people. Absolutely not. It's not a cakewalk. Oh, we're just going to be, whatever. We're just going through, hard times. No, it'll be terrible. Think about if you have to go through this fire in LA. That's what is going to come upon this world here soon. People need to wake up. Especially if you call yourself a Christian, you have to wake up. You have to wake up what's going on. We're not far away from the wrath of God. Why? I think these fires, and I'm calling them fires, are proof enough. I've put on the bottom, in the description box, one channel that you should be really looking at. And one is an interview with Dane Wigington, which is excellent. And then one with a guy that is talking about or showing pictures and his research in these various fires. Now, LA is a big one. Maybe it's a good one for people to wake up. I don't know if people will wake up. I have no idea. They may just sensationalize it again and cover it up. Oh, yeah, they didn't have any water. And, oh, yeah, the winds were too high, and so on and so forth and so forth. I have not talked about this because, another one is Healthy American. The Healthy American also has, for years now, information on it. She did a big one on Lahain. I don't do that. My videos are about end times and signs that Jesus is coming soon. Again, I had somebody, saying, I think she was saying, or he's saying, I didn't know that the day of the Lord is 1,000 years. Well, it's in 2 Peter 3. And 2 Peter 3 talks about the day of the Lord. And he says clearly, hey, for God, one day is like 1,000 years. So why do people not know that the day of the Lord is 1,000 years? Because they're following false teachers. That's why. Okay? Oh, yeah, sure. They can say all kinds of stuff. Stop following teachers. Go to the Bible and study things yourself, or keep your mouth closed. Yeah, I know, I'm just a person too, but I'm not telling you to follow me. Don't ever follow me. If I say something, if I say, okay, look at this and this and this, then follow. Like I said, 2 Peter 3, look it up and read it. And do research. But yeah, these fires, I don't know if you have done any research, if you have listened to any of the things about these fires. But these fires are really man-made. That's all I can say. Okay? Man-made. No, it's not because they didn't have any water, because even if they would have had water, people, they could have not put the fires out because they are so hot. These fires melt things. Well, not everything, because no, it doesn't melt plastic Why does it not melt plastic? Why does it only melt metals? Why only metal? Where there's metals, that's where it starts burning. Why are all the trees not burning like in a natural fire? These are things, questions that we're having. Why are the houses pulverized? Not burned, but pulverized. And everything else, all the organic structures are still there, like trees. Leaves don't burn, needles don't burn. The tree burns sometimes from inside out, cooks, not burns, cooks from inside out. So we're going to have to ask ourselves, okay, who's behind these things? Also the storm, hey, is the storm created? Where's the storm coming from? It's unnatural to have a storm in LA during that time of the year. It's not normal. So where did the storm come from? Was the storm created? Oh no, that's conspiracy theory. No, it's not theory anymore. It's conspiracy, all right, because people are conspiring against us and don't tell us that they're using these weapons against us. And I'm going to say it. We don't have very much proof who is doing it or what is doing it, but we know what it causes and what could cause it. So people then come up with, oh, there could be energy-directed weapons like microwave weapons. And does our government know about it? How much does our government know about it? This Dayton Wigington had an interview with Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You think he's going to do something about all this stuff? I doubt it. I doubt it, because behind all this stuff is a deep state, and that deep state is going to tell him what he can say or what he can do. Oh yeah, sure, Trump put him in there and said, oh yeah, you get to do it. No, he's not going to get to do anything. I have said in one of my videos, no, the fallen angels are behind it, have been behind it, will be behind it. They make the plan. The Stan Wigington, you should be listening to his interview saying how they destroy our world. Everything falls, this whole thing with the fires fall under, let me see, climate engineering or weather modification, whatever you want to call it. He says, don't say geoengineering because people tune out. No, it's like weather modification. Climate, no, I think it's weather. I could call it weather modification. That's what he says. It falls under that because that's what they do. They modify the weather. They change the weather. They spray stuff in the air to cool down. And how many times have I told you, look at the sun? It's brighter. It's so much brighter and so much hotter. He was saying that the Canada fires, they cooled down New York, I don't know how many degrees. And of course, that stuff, debris, went around the world and cooled down the whole world. I don't know how many degrees. Bill Gates already talking about he wants to spray something in the air, to cover up the sun, to cool down the earth. People, no, they're not going to do that. They have already done it. Okay, he's just mentioning it so people don't, people, once they disclose it, and what have I said about disclosure, right? So when they disclose it, that people are not going nuts. They have done this since the 60s. And they have bombarded our atmosphere with these poisons. And they're not only bad for us, they're bad for the whole, for nature, for the natural world. People, what do you think God thinks about that, the Creator? I have talked about modification of humans and hybrids and stuff like that. But think about nature, how they destroy nature in a major scale, disrupt the natural flow. And again, you know that I say that the wrath of God is coming, and oh my goodness, that will disrupt our natural flow. Maybe it will just set things straight so it can go back to a natural way. Right now it's not natural anymore. They want to control everything, not just human beings. They want to control nature. They want to control weather. They want to control everything. Now, do you think human beings are behind that? Yeah, there are some pretty probably corrupt human beings that would do that. But really, real behind it, who do you think is behind it? Again, we can say Lucifer and his fallen angels. We're going to have to now add to Lucifer the fallen angels, because there are numerous of them, and they're not on vacation. They're not on vacation. They haven't been on vacation. They have created disasters in this world, destruction, bloodshed. And if we're not realizing this and are waking up people, it will just continue and continue. Now, again, I don't think God will allow it too much longer. We only have 6,000 years. And maybe this is why Satan is on steroids. That could be, Satan is on steroids. And his fallen angels. They're on steroids. They have to hurry up and destroy things as much as they can. How nice and wonderful could this world be? But no, we have these sinister people or beings behind everything. And I really call out to God that he may change this very soon. What's going on in this world, the suffering, the corruptness, the slavery, it is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah, well, maybe we are more connected now and we see what's really happening globally. But it's not just what's globally. I think because humankind is in the hands of technology, which they should have never had. Never. And of course, who did it? Of course, the fallen angels gave them that technology, and human beings cannot handle it. They cannot handle this kind of stuff. And I think this is why once the wrath of God is over, we're going to go back to ground zero. Because of what humankind has done with a little bitty technology. They have misused it, and they have used it to, conspire against other human beings. Because we have too many corrupt people that take advantage of some kind of weapons, some kind of technology. The only thing really, people, we can do, there's nothing we can do. We cannot, we're going to change, what? What are we going to change politically? There is no change. See, now, and you need to understand that. See, the whole, I don't know how many years, we had the so-called globalists in charge. And we were ranting and raving, and they were exposing the globalists like Klaus Schwab and the Reset and the Economic Forum and the World Health Organization. We exposed all these people, right? So now they're exposed. Guess what they do? They have to morph into something else. So now since both parties are the same, right? They show you that, oh, now we are defeating that side, and the other side is winning, and now we don't have any more globalists, and now we don't have any more this reset, and people, that is not true. It's not true. They're just approaching things in a different way. Just in a different way. Do you know what? I just heard about Trump's intention for Bitcoin and for the digital currency. And people, that's not anything different than what Klaus Schwab wanted. It's nothing different than what all these globalists wanted. Digital currency for the whole world. Oh, of course they're going to scream, the United States again is going to be in control. Yeah, our imperialism is continuing, right? We still want to continue to control everything. What's the difference? There's no difference. No, the imperialism is just continuing. The corruptness is continuing. It's just the same thing, just, just packaged up a little bit different. That's all it is. Everything is continuing. You have a feel, Klaus Schwab is kind of stepping back. He's retiring, World Economic Forum. Oh, the Canada guy, Trudeau, is stepping back. And guess what? Who is now stepping in? The guy that's stepping in is worse than Trudeau. He's worse than Trudeau. He's the one who wants this Bitcoin and this digital currency and all that nonsense. That's the guy that's stepping in. So what's the difference? There's no difference. Again, it's just packaged a little bit different. What did Trump do? Look at Trump's cabinet like it's really better. No, he just put different people in there, but the goal of these people is still the same. There's no difference. It's still Rubio, warmonger, sable rattler. He has no interest in making peace. Still using Israel to conquer the Middle East. It's not different. The goals haven't changed, really. Goals have not changed. They just look like they have changed. Oh yeah, we're going to put Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in there to make it look like he's going to go in there and change things. Well, let's see if he does. I doubt it. I think he's just going to be a little puppet in there that cannot do anything, and he will realize it. I don't know how in the world they got him. I don't know. I mean, he was kind of little, I was a little suspicious of him anyways. But because when did he write his book about Fauci? After the pandemic. Oh yeah, he waited until the pandemic was over and then he wrote the book about Fauci. Yeah. No, these people all work together. All these politicians work together. They just make it look, oh, it's something different and Trump's going to make America great again. Yeah, sure. That's what he's putting in your head. And then what is he going to do? Stop scratching me. Lay down right here. His cat likes to just claw. Claw, claw, claw. So, anyways, I wanted to talk or give you more information about these fires if you have not had a chance to do some research. Again, I'm against sensationalism. Always something new. I told you that in my video 2 videos ago. I'm against that. I'm just giving you plain information. I want you to go and research it yourself. My channel was totally destroyed during the pandemic because I kept speaking out, and I spoke out because I wanted to protect people. I think for me these fires are important, no doubt, but I think all people need to know is what's going on behind it. They are not natural fires. And we just need to know that we need to prepare for Jesus. And it is a sign, again, for the coming wrath of God. They're provoking God. Don't you understand? They're provoking God. They're destroying his creation. They're manipulating his creation. It's just not this time they're not manipulating. Well, they do manipulate humankind. They're destroying humankind in a major scale. Who knows what else they're pumping into the air? We don't even know it. There is no control. There's no control, and there has been no control for years. Because our government is so corrupt, and we really think, now that we put Trump in there, things are going to change. Where has Trump been during these, like North Carolina, the North Carolina storm? I didn't see him go in there. Where's Trump now in LA? Where is Trump stepping in Russia and smoothing that stuff down? He's not a president yet. No, he can't step in and smooth things out. I don't know. I want to see him do something about all these things. Yeah, I understand this administration is still in there, and because they're just still in there, and they're outgoing, they can just do whatever they want. They don't have to worry about anything anymore. Look good or having whatever. No, they can do whatever they want. And look what Biden is doing. People need to wake up. Look what Biden is doing. He's giving all this money still to Ukraine. Actually, he's not giving it to Ukraine either. He is giving it to a people that use the money for warfare. The Ukrainian people will not have anything from that money. Okay? Don't be fooled. Oh, sorry. I don't want that in front. Okay? They don't get any money out of that. This all goes in the military complex. And they're bombing the money to shit. Nobody will have anything. No, we will do that just to weaken or whatever Russia. And then people are screaming, Russia is doing everything. Russia is doing everything. If the United States would stop, the war would be over. And I'm getting off my topic. But maybe not. People keep researching and find the facts about these fires and how our government, or whoever it is, deep state, of course it's this deep state in connection with private people, destroying humankind. They're destroying humankind. They're destroying our nature. This has been going on for years. And yeah, they're saying, if we don't do something, these trees burn. I see it. I see how these trees are burned from the top down. I know the sun is absolutely hot, scorching hot. But do you think our government will tell us why the sun is scorching hot? Yes, our what is it called, magnetic field is weakening. Yes, and that's why, of course, the sun is hotter, maybe more scorchy. I don't know. The thing is, the government is not telling us because they know that the wrath of God is coming. They know it. Have I not read that? Revelation 6:12 through 17? But they're not telling you. And unfortunately, people, my videos are not going out there. I don't know if am I blocked, from the pandemic. I don't know. But the only way my videos go out there is when you share them. Maybe on your channel, maybe wherever you have, if you recommend them, I don't know, post them on channels, maybe you can do that, okay? Post them on the comment sections on channels that you're watching. That would be one way. They say share. Well, how do you share? Well, I share it by posting it in my comments. That's how I share other people's stuff. Or you can share it on Instagram. I don't know where you are. I am only on Facebook, and there I'm not even looking anymore. I'm not on any social media. So if you can post it on your social media, I don't know, please do that. Give me a thumbs up, comment, so my videos go out there. That's the only thing I can ask from you. That this message is going out. The message is that Jesus is coming soon. The message is that the wrath of God is coming, and nobody has any excuse once it's here. Once Jesus picks up his bride and the wrath starts, it's too late. It's too late. You think, again, LA is bad? How about if 1/3 of the landmass is burning, just like LA? 1/3 of the landmass is burning. What would you do then? And you, like 1/3 of the landmass is actually the Americas. What if America, the whole America, is burning? That is not tribulation anymore, people. That's wrath of God. All right. Wake up. People, wake up. And let the Holy Spirit guide you.